Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
War. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Good job.
That was at least one of the things we covered anyway.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
That was the whole thing? Oh, okay.
It was the laws of war.
Right.
And the ones that are not in town get the option of being slaves.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But the ones that are in town, just kill them all.
Yeah.
Kill 'em all.
Totally kill all the ones in town.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
That's
enslave
pretty
the others.
Much, yeah.
Or kill them if they disagree, but then enslave the women and children.
Oh, and also don't chop down apple trees.
Yeah. Definitely don't chop down apple trees.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Right.
All right. Well, what kind of weird shit are we getting into today?
I don't know. It's Deuteronomy chapter 21, though. So here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, before we start this chapter, though, you sent me an email.
Yeah.
To read.
Yeah, it was from Hannah. We've been doing this podcast for like a year and a half, and I think Hannah was at least maybe the first, if not at least one of the first two, to reach out to us. Period, as a fan, and we just got another email from her.
So she's still with us.
Yeah, which that was really cool to find out.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Hannah.
Yeah, no, I mean that was like I've said before. Just fans. Period. I mean, fans. We have fans.
What?
What the hell?
What are you doing?
Anyway, thanks, Hannah. And now we should probably read the Bible.
Yeah, but I'm really glad that Hannah is reading with us. That's all.
It was great to hear from you.
Yeah. Okay, chapter 21, Settlement from an Unknown Murderer's Crime.
Settlement from an unknown murderer's crime?
So somebody got murdered.
Somebody's got to pay for an unknown murderer's... How does that work?
I don't know. So
I guess we're gonna
somebody
find out.
got murdered. We don't know who the murderer is unknown.
Wouldn't God tell people if it was like...
God don't give a shit. He's made that quite clear.
Well, he cares about some things, like,
He's like, solve your own shit unless I feel like getting involved.
He cares if you masturbate.
Only sometimes, if he catches you at it.
Right, I guess.
Whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. When you are in the land the Lord your God is giving you, someone may be found murdered in a field, and you don't know who committed the murder.
Damn it, I hate it when that happens.
I know, right?
Always finding people murdered in a field, and I never know who it is.
I mean, we do live in Cornfield, USA, so it could happen, I suppose.
I suppose it could, yeah.
I mean, I don't really go into cornfields. Fields at all. Yeah.
Right, yeah, just...
Except for in the fall, because they do a corn maze here in Ohio.
Yeah.
And that's fun, and I had never heard of that till I moved here.
That is fun.
And you guys, okay, if you're not in Ohio, you may not know. So they have these giant cornfields, right? And so then they take a tractor, or something. I don't know. And they use a map or something, and they like mow down the corn in the shape of a maze.
Yeah.
And the maze is different every year. And you get part of the maze, like, and you have to find your way through it. And then you get another part of the maze, piece of paper, and then you have to find your way to the next one. And you guys, this thing is amazing because the corn is over your head.
Yeah.
And you are like, it's like a hedge maze. Imagine a hedge maze, but the hedge is cornfields. And it's dark and cold, and you're all alone, and it can be scary.
Yeah. It's exactly what all of our listeners have imagined. A bunch of people in Ohio wandering through fucking cornfields.
Well, it happens every fall. It happens every fall.
Yeah.
And people pay money to get lost in a corn maze.
Yeah, we pay money to walk through corn.
It's true. It's true. And that's the only thing I've ever had to do with cornfields. And I've lived here in Ohio like over 20 years now.
Yeah.
So, okay. Anyway, so I don't find bodies in fields.
No bodies in fields, yeah.
Yeah. In such a case as when that might happen,
happens,
your elders and judges must measure the distance from the site of the crime to the nearby towns. Probably to see who has
measuring, like they have to like lay down their forearms to cubit it all the way. Oh. All right, now you lay your arm next to mine. All right, keep going, guys.
And whose forearm? Do they use theirs or
right.
do they use the giants?
Right.
When the nearest town has been determined, see jurisdiction.
Yeah. That
town's elders must select from the herd a heifer that has never been trained or yoked to a plow.
Is this the priests? Like what herd?
I don't know. They must select from the herd. The town's herd.
The town has a collective herd?
I guess. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I don't live there.
I'm just asking.
I don't know.
Okay.
They must lead it down to a valley that has not been plowed or planted and that has a stream running through it. There in the valley, they must break the heifer's neck.
Jesus.
That's violent.
Some dude died in a fucking field and you got to kill a cow?
Yeah.
God.
Then the Levitical priest must step forward, for the Lord your God has chosen them to minister before him and to pronounce blessings in the Lord's name. They are all to decide all legal and criminal cases.
Okay.
The elders of the town must wash their hands over the heifer whose neck was broken.
Sure, okay. I guess.
Then they must say, our hands did not shed this person's blood, nor did we see it happen. O Lord, forgive your people Israel, whom you have redeemed. Do not charge your people with the guilt of murdering an innocent person.
So they were more worried that God was going to be wrathful because they couldn't punish the bad person.
They're like, oh no, you guys, we didn't do God. It wasn't us.
Right.
It might have been one of you.
Yeah, it might. Yeah.
They're like, don't blame us. And God could be like, but it was one of you.
But they washed their hands of it.
Yeah, they washed their hands of it. Oh my God. Then they will be absolved of the guilt of this person's blood.
I wonder if that's where that came from.
I don't know.
I mean, it seems pretty like apropos for what we're talking about here.
Right. By following these instructions, you will do what is right in the Lord's sight and will cleanse the guilt of murder from your community. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
who cares?
There's still a murderer out there somewhere, but whatever. Who
cares what happened?
We washed our hands over a dead cow, so it's all good.
Who cares who did it? Who cares why? Who cares if there's a serial killer on the loose? Who cares that this guy's still out there? Who cares about this guy's family?
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
We aren't going to get in trouble with God, and that's all that matters.
We washed our hands of it.
Okay. Next section.
Yeah.
Various laws.
Various laws.
Various.
Just a few.
Sundry.
Some.
Sundry. Some.
Okay. Yeah.
A few. Yeah.
Right.
Suppose.
Yeah, I'm supposed.
Suppose you go out to war against your enemies. Okay. Suppose.
Yeah. I mean, we covered that in the last chapter. So.
And the Lord your God hands them over to you, like
which
he's about to do.
He's going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you take some of them as captives, suppose.
Which, as long as they weren't the Canaanites, you're good.
Or the out-of-town Canaanites.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Those were okay.
Those guys.
Okay, and, here we go.
Yeah.
Suppose you see among the captives a beautiful woman and you are attracted to her and want to marry her. Because, of course, marriage is built on beauty, not
mutual
respect, friendship, value of partner.
Right.
No, just that bitch pretty, I want to fuck.
Right.
I want to fuck so hard.
And they don't even have to agree, apparently.
No. Oh, no. I just need a hole to put it in.
Right.
I am an Israelite dude. I need a hole to put it in. That hole is pretty.
Okay. All
that
right.
hole's face is pretty.
Let's find out what they say just to make sure we're right, you know?
Okay.
Okay.
If this happens, you may take her to your home where she must shave her head, cut her nails, and change the clothes she was wearing when she was captured. So, you got to clean up your hole.
Okay.
That you've just kidnapped.
Yeah.
And
like
forced.
cleanse all the old shit off, basically.
Yeah. Stop being from that other clan.
Right.
I just kidnapped you, God damn it. Now be with me.
When you
be one of
regrow your
me.
hair, you'll be an Israelite.
Yeah.
Married to me.
She will stay in your home, but let her mourn for her father and mother for a full month.
Yeah, you just killed them.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that you're letting her be sad about
marrying the person that killed her mother and father.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can see how that could cause some sadness.
Yeah. Then you may marry her, and you will be her husband, and she'll be your wife. Isn't that happy for her?
I mean, she must be elated at that point.
I'm sure she's very excited.
That's probably like she's totally just on board with this 100%.
Well, I mean, her other option was death.
Right. But I mean, you shaved her head, so she's good with it now.
She's happy.
Yeah, it's totally okay.
And she was looking forward to getting her nails did.
Yeah, and she was so happy that you killed her parents.
Yeah.
They were dicks.
They sucked anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But if you marry her and she does not please you, and I'm not even going to ask what that means, you must let her go free. You may not sell her or treat her as a slave, for you have humiliated her.
Wait, say that if you marry
this bitch and she doesn't please you, because you made her an Israelite, basically, by taking her in, you can no longer sell her as a slave.
Oh, so she's an Israelite then.
Yeah.
You just gave her
freedom card.
Damn, I'd be like, I'm going to do my best not to please this motherfucker.
Right?
Right?
Yeah. But you're not pretty, so it's okay. You don't have to worry. You'd be dead. I'd be dead too. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we'd both be dead.
Yeah.
Womp, womp. Hey, so suppose a man has 2 wives, but he loves one and not the other, and both have given him sons.
Okay.
Okay?
So 2 wives is okay, first of all.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Is that... I
thought that wasn't.
I thought it was,
okay,
like the whole marriage thing was like one man, one woman thing.
That's what.
Isn't like the Bible all about that?
That's what they keep screaming at us.
Right, but apparently
it's man can do whatever the fuck he wants.
It depends on what time frame you were living in. Mm-hmm. So, okay.
And suppose the firstborn son is the son of the wife he does not love. Whoa, poor kid. Oh, that is terrible.
Is he going to lose all rights because the guy doesn't like the one woman as much?
Yeah.
But, I mean, he fucked her.
I'm like, then why did you marry her?
Right.
What?
It's ridiculous.
Oh, because she was pretty. She was a bitch, but she was pretty.
Oh, my God.
And we all know that you have to only marry pretty women.
I know they're going to take the rights away from this kid.
Yeah.
Just because the man's like, nah, that
your mom's a bitch.
I don't want that one.
Your mom's a fucking bitch. When the man divides his inheritance, look at this. He may not give the larger inheritance to his younger son, the son of the wife he loves, as if he were the firstborn son. He must recognize the rights of his oldest son, the son of the wife he does not love, by giving him a double portion.
I mean, I'm not for first son inheritance laws and shit, but
insofar as this is a thing,
following fairness, that's actually,
they're saying,
all right,
I don't really give a shit if you love this woman, you took her as your wife, get the fuck over it.
Yeah, and you had your first kid with her, so
yeah, the fact that she's a bitch maybe reflects on you.
Yeah,
maybe you're the dick.
Oh, that not in the Bible. It's always the woman's fault.
But still, he is the first son of his father's virility.
Right, but obviously that's a male child heir.
And the rights of the firstborn,
it's not his fault,
belong to him.
His mom's a bitch.
Yeah, the rights of the firstborn belong to him.
Yeah.
Because the sperm hit it quick.
Right, yeah.
That happened.
Okay.
You can't undo it.
I'm glad they didn't take, I guess, insofar as following laws and whatever.
This is also steepled in insofar as, insofar as, insofar as.
This is going to be a drinking game. They're going to be like, every time they say insofar as.
Yeah. Look, within canon, according to the Bible in this universe. It's really hard because you have to put your own shit aside and be like, okay, I'm living in this times.
Right.
I'm living with these people. Yeah. I'm ugly. And I'm a bitch, and he don't like me, but I gave him his first son.
Yeah. We should create a husband and wife drinking game.
Oh my God.
Right?
We could.
That'd be awesome. I need somebody to that makes board games to
We already have a reality TV show.
I know. We're going to have this whole franchise.
Oh my God.
It's going to be a thing.
It's going to be
We're
a
gonna
thing.
have everything. It's going to be great.
Okay.
So
anyway, I'm just going to read the Bible now.
Okay.
Suppose a man has a stubborn and rebellious son who will not obey his father or mother, even though they discipline him. I mean, kids, what you going to do, right? In such a case, the father and mother must take the son to the elders as they hold court at the town gate. The parents must say to the elders, quote, "This son of ours is stubborn and rebellious and refuses to obey. He is a glutton and a drunkard."
Wait, where did the drunkard come from? Your son's drinking?
Apparently, he's a glutton and a drunkard.
Damn, but
I think they're giving an example, and they just left out the part "for example."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They said, "quote, you have to say this."
Yeah.
And I'm like, what if he's stubborn and not listening, and he's not a drunkard and a glutton?
Right. I think what they're saying. Oh shit. Oh.
You gotta kill him.
This next sentence is rough. Then all the men of his town must stone him to death. Jesus Christ. Could you imagine? My kid's an asshole, but I'm not going to turn him in and have him stoned.
What's the thing about, you have to honor your parents and obey them?
Yeah. That's, you know what? That's how you get away with. My first wife is a bitch, and she had my oldest son first.
He's like, this motherfucker's stubborn and rebellious.
Yeah. You guys need to stone this asshole.
Because honestly, that could apply to any fucking teenager on the planet.
Honestly, it really could.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, I love my kids.
Right.
Let's not pretend that they're wonderful all the time, 100%.
Yeah, definitely not.
Because none of us are wonderful. I am a bitch sometimes. You're an asshole sometimes. And our kids are definitely a force with which to be reckoned.
Yes.
In this way, having stoned him to death, you will purge this evil from among you, and all Israel will hear about it and be afraid. Yeah, I bet they will. These motherfuckers over here in this town get a load. Look, they stone their own kids.
How horrible of a parent do you have to be to drag your fucking kid
before
the town elders to have your kid stoned to death?
Right?
Talk about award for worst parent of the fucking year.
I mean, I'm thinking that this is the stuff of the boogeyman. You warn your kids, if you don't behave, I'm going to take you to the town elders and have them stone you.
I don't know. I think they really like stoning people to death.
They do. Clearly.
So
Clearly
I think
do.
they just kind of got off on it. It's like a thing.
But could you imagine doing that though?
Not even a little bit.
I'm trying to put myself in those times.
Not even a little bit.
I couldn't imagine having my kid stoned to death. Either of them.
No.
And I mean, right now, I'm not on great terms with my son. I still don't want him stoned to death.
Right.
I still like him.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, that just, no.
No,
definitely not.
let's just not.
Let's not.
If someone has committed a crime worthy of death and is executed and hung on a tree, the body must not remain hanging from the tree overnight.
Wait.
What?
I thought all fucking executions happened by stoning them to death. Now we're hanging people too?
No, we're not hanging them. Just if somebody has committed a crime worthy of death and has been executed.
Oh.
And
then hung from a tree?
Hung from a tree. Not that we did this to him, but this was done by somebody.
Okay.
So somebody took it upon themselves
to hang somebody
from a tree.
Okay.
Because the dude had it coming, whatever crime he committed.
I guess.
Okay. He had it coming. Somebody was like, I'm going to hang this motherfucker over here.
Yeah.
And they did. It's fine, but don't let that body remain hanging from the tree overnight. You must bury the body that same day. For anyone who is hung is cursed in the sight of God. He's dead, so...
So not only are you dead, you're also cursed.
Right. I just don't understand that.
Wow. You not only
dead,
killed me, but you cursed me. Thanks, fuckers. That's... What? Why?
What?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, you guys are way more bothered than he is, because he dead.
Right?
He dead, y'all.
Yeah. He don't give a fuck if he's cursed.
Maybe your town is cursed. And it is, because you guys were stoning your children all the time.
Yeah.
In this way, you will prevent the defilement of the land the Lord your God is giving you as your special possession. The end.
Okay.
I can't even.
By killing your sons and daughters who were rebellious and hanging people, but not too long. Okay.
I feel sorry for the ugly women of the time.
This is shit.
But I also feel sorry for the pretty women of the time.
I feel sorry for everybody, basically. Unless they were an asshole, and then I don't feel sorry for them.
It seemed like they were all assholes.
The guys were, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, there might have been some good ones, but I don't know. They all come across as assholes.
They all seem like they're assholes.
That's what I'm going to go with. Assholes.
Assholes. The Israelites were assholes.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right. Well, tomorrow we are reading Deuteronomy chapter 22, correct?
That is correct.
All right. We will see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife.
Hey, husband.
Guess what?
What?
We have another Patreon subscriber.
Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, his name's Jeff G, and he said he found us on Audible.
What?
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That is cool because I love Audible. So, Jeff G, you are like right here in my heart.
I mean, Audible's pretty cool.
Audible's
definitely
the best.
All right. I just can't get. This is the second day in a row where we've had a Patreon subscriber that we're mentioning, and like 2 days in a freaking row.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Jeff G, thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
Are very cool.
Yeah, definitely. Now you all need to be cool like Jeff and go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse, and help us out with even just a small donation.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.